What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast, where this episode is brought to you by Laid Back TV, okay? Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel. You can check it out on laidbacktv.com. It's on your goddamn screen. You can see it for yourself, where you can download it on your iPhones, on your Androids, and your Fire Stick, so you can watch it at home. All the HBOs, I said it. All the language. You can speak it at Espanol, okay? Y'all check it out and hit them and say what's up to them on their Instagram on official _ laidback TV, alright? Now let's get into some motherfucking hip hop talk. Woo! Alright, y'all. Before I get on my fucking rant, because every once in a blue moon I got to, let's give a little light to announcements that have been made. The return of the King of the South, T.I., is coming back with his new album, Kill the King. He's already got a new single out. Y'all check it out. It's called Let 'Em Know. Produced by Pharrell. Yo, Pharrell is on some shit, bro. It's on some shit. You know, they did some Louis Vuitton fashion event, and they were playing records that Pharrell produced. I don't know. Either Pharrell got some singles coming out or Pharrell got some fucking album coming out. If he does with this production after what he did with the Clips album, let God sort him out. Yo, we got a Pharrell 2.0. Malice definitely, nailed it on the head when he said, Pharrell's no longer Neptune, he's on Saturn. I don't think that was the right wording of the bar. P Saturn. Yeah, it's no more Neptune's, P Saturn. I think he's on something. I think he's on another level right now. What you call it? There was like 2 records. One with Takeoff on it, one with Quavo on it. Yo, that's crazy. So shout out to T.I. You know what I mean? I look forward to it. My favorite T.I. album is Paper Trail. I think that was one. Other than 808s and Heartbreak by Kanye West, Paper Trail was probably the most perfect hip hop album of 2008. Gotta give credit to that. Verzuz is back after 3 months and after the fucking charade that went down between Cash Money Records and No Limit Records. We got a producer battle now. We did a label versus label. Now we got a producer battle, and it's coming soon. Next month. And it's going to be Mike Will Made It. Producer Mike Will Made It taking on Hit Boy. Not bad. Not bad. I'm willing to fucking call it right now. Hit Boy gonna spank that ass. You know what I'm saying? Because if we look at the catalog, I'll just name it a little snippets right now. You know what I'm saying? The song Click with Kanye, Jay-Z, and Big Sean. That was Hit Boy. Backseat Freestyle with Kendrick Lamar. That was Hit Boy. Niggas in Paris with Jay-Z and Kanye West. Watch the Throne. That was Hit Boy. 6 Nas albums. 2 trilogies. All produced by Hit Boy. I'm talking about King's Disease 1, 2, and 3 and Magic 1, 2, and 3. Shit, Hit Boy even did a Music Soul Child album, which was fire. I think Hit Boy did another one. Shit, Hit Boy got some hits, bro. Got Don Toliver. Shit. What else did he come out with? He's got records, records with The Game. I'm sorry. If this is 20 rounds, because this is going to be my motherfucking question. Are we doing 20 rounds? Timberland, Swiss Beats. Speak up, motherfuckers. That's y'all shit. Y'all started this during the pandemic. Y'all should continue it. 20 rounds. Don't fucking come here with your fucking 10 rounds and that's it. These are guys who got hits. These are guys who got a catalog. I don't see why we doing 10. Somebody said, oh, it was supposed to be 10 for Cash Money and No Limit. They ended up doing 12. Count the shit down, because I did. Because I was counting who was winning and who was losing. It need to be 20. It need to be 20. These two definitely got records that you can do 20. Should it have been Hit Boy and Mike Will Made It? I wouldn't have done Hit Boy and Mike Will Made It. If I would have made it fucking interesting, I'm doing Hit Boy versus Metro Boomin. That's the fucking battle. That would have been, neck to fucking neck, my nigga. I'm telling you. Would have been Hit Boy versus fucking Metro Boomin. But then again, I don't know who got offered. Maybe Metro Boomin didn't want to do it. I mean, he's working on the new Saint Lunatics album. So let's see. I want to see it. I'm definitely going to see it. How are they going to perform it and present it? It's interesting because they haven't done the producers, few years, and that was on IG Live. So let's see how they do it now. All right, here we go. So J. Cole, you already heard. J. Cole's coming out with an album February 6th called The Fall Off. He's been working on it for a fucking minute. Last few years, probably his whole career. And word is, not only a week before the album, we might get a mixtape. But here the thing is, right? That 7-minute drill that J. Cole shot at Kendrick Lamar, he released the record, then he took back the record, he deleted it. So if you didn't download Might Delete Later when the album came out, you didn't get 7-minute drill. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't download the album when it first came out, you're not getting 7-minute drill. You know what I'm saying? If you bought the album Might Delete Later when it first came out, you got 7-minute drill. I got 7-minute drill. I could fucking play it right now. But he deleted the record and went on Dreamville Fest and apologized to Kendrick Lamar. Even offered Kendrick to throw a shot at him. Some people say that bowing out of the beef, or I ain't even calling it beef. These niggas ain't beefing. Ain't nobody dying. Bowing out of the battle eliminates you from the big three. Okay? Because technically, during the last 10, 15 years, the big three has been Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. Okay? The first person shooter came out. That was Cole and Drake. Apparently, Kendrick was supposed to be on the record, but he didn't do it. That record came out 6-7 months later. We got the verse. Fuck, what the fuck is that song even called? Because I forgot it was for Future record. The verse, pretty much. Kendrick's throwing shots at all of them. I'm sorry, I haven't listened to that fucking record in a minute, and I only listened to Kendrick's verse on that Future record anyway. People forgot Future's even on that motherfucker, but it's whatever. Now, when the album comes out, The Fall Off with J. Cole, people don't want to hear this, oh, I'm the best rapper alive, all that shit, He said he was Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Who's the big three? Is it K-Dot or Aubrey or me? Nobody want to hear that shit because you bowed out. Now, Fat Joe over there at the Joe and Jada show, right? Because Jadakiss basically said he heard the album. He even heard there's a mixtape with some Locks beats on it. Can I Live and fucking Money, Proud, Respect that Cole murdered. Okay, I'm willing to hear it. Fat Joe said, "Yo, he can't take Cole seriously because he didn't come outside and play, and throw, slap box, I guess." And Jada said it don't fucking matter as long as the music's good. Now, over my years of watching, hip-hop beefs and hip-hop battles, like LL Cool J versus Cannabis, I don't even count Biggie and Pac, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, Jay-Z and Nas, even Eminem and MGK. People took, through jabs, you respond. Through jabs, you don't respond. I mean, What? Last year we even got what the fuck was his goddamn name? Jonah Lucas and that UK fucking rapper. I forgot his name. Y'all can look it up. I ain't trying to remember his shit. But we get battles. We get battles, and there's nothing wrong with taking jabs at back. You know what I mean? They hit you with some jabs, hit it back. You know, you in your mind, you probably won, but the public's probably going to have a different perspective at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, when 50 Cent put out Piggy Bank off of Massacre, yeah, Jadakiss who came back at him with Checkmate. You had Fat Joe that came back at him with My Fofo. You know what I'm saying? Ironically, Fat Joe and Jadakiss are what we talking about on the Joe and Jada show. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a little odd. You know, they have two different perspectives. And I can agree to disagree with both. You know what I'm saying? Because Jadakiss's Checkmate annihilated 50 Cent. Okay? Fat Joe's My Fofo. Don't get me wrong, I like the record. Fat Joe killed it. But did he kill it like Checkmate? Nope, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Checkmate was one verse, killed 50. But he won the battle if it was a battle. You didn't stop anything regarding the fucking money and the fucking fame that 50 was getting because the Massacre sold 1.8 million copies. Okay? It sold 1.8 and it was number 1 on Billboard. And it had records like motherfucking Disco Inferno, Candy Shop, and Just a Little Bit. You know what I'm saying? Even Out of Control. You know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes the winning track in the battle didn't even affect the nigga's fucking career. You know what I'm saying? 50 knows how to bait you, though. You know what I'm saying? 50 always knew how to fucking bait you. He gave you Back Down on Get Rich or Die Trying and Wangsta. It was a bonus track at Ja Rule. Ja Rule couldn't say anything to beat him. And then, here we go, the Massacre, the Piggy Bank went at fucking Nas, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, fucking Shine, and Shine was locked up. You know what I'm saying? So, I get the whole point that Jada's stating that even though the bars that Jada spit at 50 was fucking killer. You know what I mean? Like, there was nothing that 50 could say back at Jada. But as long as the music was good, because you couldn't stop 50. 50 was on a fucking skyscraper, technically. And Fat Joe should agree to that, because you hit him with My Fofo, and that was on the album All or Nothing. All or Nothing did fucking nothing numbers. Okay? Nothing. All three of them came out with an album in 04. Okay? Well, technically, the Massacre was in 05. And Fat Joe's album was in 05 as well. But All or Nothing did nothing close to what the Massacre did. And I love the fucking All or Nothing album by Fat Joe. Fucking killer album. You know what I'm saying? It had everybody on that shit. So Much More was my favorite record on that. That was his first single. But in the same sense, Fat Joe's trying to say, he's not a part of the big three. My thing is, what is the fucking big three? Because lyrically, you could say they were the big three. Maybe Big Sean could make an argument for number 4. But he's always inactive, so he kind of voids his spot. I don't even consider Future lyrical, but some people want to put him number 4. My thing is, if you talking that fucking, I'm the best this, I'm the best MC that, he ain't doing it. Do I agree J. Cole is big in the big three still? No. And that's because he threw a shot at Kendrick and then bowed out. He should have never did it if he wasn't really with it. Now, Kendrick threw the fucking verse out there, on Future's record, right? And he did the same thing like he did with Control. He mentioned everybody on fucking Control. And that was Big Sean's record. You know what I'm saying? He mentioned Pusha. He mentioned Drake. He mentioned Cole. He mentioned motherfucking Wiz Khalifa. He mentioned every fucking body who was active. You took a shot at him. You took a shot, but you took the bait. Kendrick knows how to take the bait and still has lyrical ability to fucking get at you. Now, we're not going to dive into the whole Kendrick and Drake thing, but I want to bring up Drake because Fat Joe's saying all this shit about Cole. Oh, he didn't step outside. It wasn't right on his heart, so he bowed out and all that shit. He don't respect that. We don't come from that kind of hip-hop. I agree with Joe. But you got to show the same fucking energy to Drake. Okay? Because Drake came out and got his ass slaughtered. Now, people could say, oh, it's because of the bad records or whatever. But me, I say he put the wrong records in order. And then he was trying to be slick with it, with the whole AI bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I thought Push-Ups was his biggest hit. Was his biggest hit at Kendrick. Family Matters, I think, was dog shit. I thought the video was better than that record. 7 minutes of what? You're mentioning everybody in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to take your bars straight at Kendrick, nigga. But he said that when Iceman comes out this year, it's going to be best album of the year. This, and that. My thing is, what if Drake puts out his album a week after J. Cole's, knocks him right off of the #1 spot? Because regardless of how you feel about what J. Cole did last year, or my bad, 2 years ago when the battle was going on, he still got fans. Regardless of what, J. Cole got some fucking fans. Now, they're going to help him get to #1. He going to have a #1 album. I can't wait to hear the album. I'm hearing it's a double album. I can't wait to hear it. Some people think that's too long. Man, there are very, very rare double albums that are cult classics. Okay? That are cult classics. And personally, I think nobody tops Biggie's Life After Death. Probably Pac with All Eyes on Me comes close. I mean, I will say they neck to neck. They both did double albums. You know what I'm saying? I would probably give more credit to Pac's album because he did that bitch in 2 weeks. Okay? A double album in 2 fucking weeks. Biggie, he's flipped everything. I think Life After Death is 10 times better than Ready to Die. But that's just me. Everybody else who did it, you know, probably did something, probably flop, or probably nobody's talking about it today. Right now, people are hyped about J. Cole's double album. If it's a double album, I think it is. Oh shit, I forgot. If Drake puts out Iceman, right? If he puts out Iceman, yeah, people are hyped up, you know, ready for that. I mean, he did all those little streams and what weird-ass videos he was putting out. What if the album is trash? Personally, I haven't heard an interesting album out of Drake since Scorpion. And we talking 2018. We talking 7-8 years ago. All the last pandemic albums and For All the Dogs and all this and that, even motherfucking Sexy Songs for You, hot fucking garbage. Fuck that shit, Drake. We need a take care. Oh, excuse me. A little foggy out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the desert right now. But we need a fucking take care, bro. We need a fucking views. We need a thank me later. We need a nothing was the same again. Hell, we need a if you reading this motherfucker, it's too late. Can we get it? I think if you're going to use a fucking title name like Iceman, you know, that's a villain in a movie, that's a villain in real life, and we got nothing but ICE agents killing everybody innocently and taking them from their homes. If you're going to use that, I'm expecting fucking global world front. A global domination in the album Iceman. I don't think it's Drake coming out or J. Cole coming out with albums. I'm thinking who's going to have the best material. And I think J. Cole is playing chess, not checkers. And strategically, it was perfect for him to come out before Drake. Drake had his opportunity. He didn't do it. Should have put out the album in October if the album was what it was. J. Cole's coming out 2626. If that shit becomes a cult classic, because I don't think off season was good. Personally, I haven't liked the album personally. As a J. Cole fan, I haven't liked the album from him since 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That was a perfect hip-hop album. Perfect. Number 1, platinum, no features. And I'm hearing on the woodwork, there's an Eminem feature on this album. Imagine. Somebody asked me on Twitter if there was 3 fucking features you could put on the Fall Off, what it would be. I personally said Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T. Hell, even up the ante. Fuck Pusha T, I said the whole clips. Just put clips. They're back. You know what I'm saying? Put clips, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar. Classic. Let's see what we do. But Fat Joe, get off the motherfucking podcast talking that dumb shit, alright, bro? Because for an example, bro, you talking all this shit. How long has Cuban Link been fucking dissing you, nigga? And Cuban Link is starting to go down to the bottom of the barrel just to get your attention and go after somebody who's he's fucking cool with, like Jadakiss. If you talking that battle shit, nigga, step up. Because we know your bars ain't gonna be like Cuban Link. No fucking way, bro. No fucking way. It ain't gonna be like Cuban Link. Cuban Link was probably the nicest motherfucker in Terror Squad since Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? And your bars, you're gonna have to get fucking Prospect, Armageddon, even Remy Ma to come fucking help you. Come out with some bars to go at Cuban Link once and for all. But until then, don't talk that fucking rap battle bullshit with me, bro. Because that shit don't make no fucking sense. On top of that, I'm your boy Eddie Jax. This is Drop That Podcast. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, get that hype up. Like, comment if you got a fucking problem with anything I fucking said on the verge and the fucking subject of hip-hop. I would love to hear about it. Alright? Let's see what's up, bro. Y'all be easy, alright? Hit that sub button, yo. I'll be watching. Comment, nigga!